Hey guys, here I am playing Severed on the PlayStation Vita. Of course, I'm already in 3 hours and 40 something minutes. For those that don't know, of course, Severed is a new game from Drinkbox Studio. Drinkbox Studio has done like Guacamelee, which is an awesome platforming game. They also did Tales from Space, Attack of Mutant Blob, something like that, which was one of the, I think it was one of the launch titles for the PlayStation Vita, and it's an amazing game as well, which uses the touchscreen features, and I think it uses some buttons as well. And but I want to talk of course about Severed. A lot of people keep asking me if this game is worth buying or not. Some people are actually disappointed that the game, what they're seeing on the screen is you swiping on the screen to kill enemies. Um, yes, that's what you do in this game, but of course I like it. It is very good. It uses the features of the PlayStation Vita, which is the touchscreen and the buttons. It doesn't just uses the touchscreen. You use the left stick to navigate around. You can also use the directional buttons as well to navigate around. And I think you do use the X button or the circle button, something like that. I think you use something more. But you know, I have no problem with this. This game is very beautiful. It has beautiful graphics. The story is very cool. It's kind of sad as well. And I like the way this game is built. I like the fact that the enemies that you encounter, you have to actually strategize. The great thing about this game is that you don't just go into every enemy swipe the same way you swipe with other enemies. Every enemy has its different strategy to kill. And that's the good thing about this game, and it makes it challenging, especially when you got more than one enemy, because every enemy, like I said, is gonna have a different way to kill them, and you have to follow that pattern to kill those enemies. So when you get more than two enemies on the screen, it becomes very challenging. Um, and um, and and it's very addicting. It's very addicting. I like it. When you kill enemies, you do collect parts of the enemies, which you severed. That's why the game is called Severed, because when you kill enemies, you severed their limbs, and it reminds me of what was it? Dead Space. Yeah, Dead Space, where you severed the limbs of the enemies to kill them. Well, this game you basically do the same thing, but with the limbs that you collect, you upgrade your character. Like you see here, I already have the mask, so now I can upgrade sections in the mask as well. But right here, I'm just upgrading the long slide or swipe attacks, which makes a huge difference. Because in this game, when you short swipe, it gives you, well, it takes away from the enemy less life than when you long slashes. It takes huge. You can see the percentages on the screen or the numbers of the screen. Every time you swipe short and you swipe long, you can see, for example, short most of the times takes away like -3, and when you do long, it always take away about 13 and 15 hit points, something like that. It is very cool. I like it. Like I said yesterday, I went to work after I did a couple videos I did for the Vita. I went to work, and I couldn't stop playing this game. I was playing this game non-stop all for almost 8 hours. Of course, I had to stop because I have to work, of course. But it's pretty dead in my job most of the times, and I had to fill in those dead times with the PlayStation Vita playing Severed, and it just was awesome. It just was awesome. I like the exploring element of this game. You go just through all the dungeons looking for clues on how to solve puzzles, and when you solve the puzzles, it feels very satisfying as well. I was stuck on one puzzle, but I actually got it without going through to the internet and looking for some tips video. I actually did it myself, and I liked it. It was very satisfying. I think it's the puzzle where you have to do walk around a corner like 3 times and then you unlock a door or something like that. And it was very cool. I couldn't figure it out at first, but then I tried it again, and it worked for me, and I liked it. And Here it is. I got some more limbs. And that enemy right there that you saw, this was the first time I encountered that enemy here. Oh yeah, look at that, another trophy there for using that eye right there. That's that eye that you see there in the side that I pressed is another awesome effects that you unlock while you're playing this game. When you see on the wall like a eye figure, you just press the button and it, like you saw there, it unveils like a new path. Sometimes it unveils something else instead of a path, or a hidden treasure or a hidden item or something like that. And it's very cool. And let's see, I think here I was lost a little bit. Okay, look at here. Here I got one, two, three, 7 enemies. And there's a trophy here. I was going through the list of trophy, and there's a trophy that says fight 4 enemies, I think, without getting hit once. And I think this right here is the easiest way to get that trophy. So don't worry if you haven't got that trophy yet. I think this right here is the easiest way to get that trophy. Because you face 7 enemies, but these 7 enemies are, for me, are the easiest ones to beat in this game. You just gotta make sure they don't inflate that much, because when they inflate completely, they will like stab you with the spikes. So right here, you see there, there you go. Now when you get one of them, okay, let him reveal his eye and collect his eye. That's it. He's gonna drop his eye. You don't have to collect it right away. Just leave it there. After the match is done, you can collect all the limbs that you have taken from the enemies. Let's see this one. Okay, let him reveal. Like you see there, long swipes is giving me 15, minus 15, which is pretty good. I think that's because I upgraded. Because before it was actually giving me, I think it was 13. There you go. So this game, of course, it's not cheap. It's $15, but I gotta say, man, I'm telling you, if you guys want great games on the PlayStation Vita, you have to support the developers that are actually supporting the PlayStation Vita. You know, Drinkbox has brought already 3 awesome games, and you know, you can't say the same thing from other other developers. A lot of developers have quit already on the PlayStation Vita, and Dreambox, you know, they could have, look at that trophy there. They could have just released this game for iPads and iPhones or Android devices. They could have just done that, and guess what? They didn't do it. Now this game, I have a feeling this game is not gonna be exclusive forever on the PlayStation Vita. I don't expect that, because come on, let's be real. They have to make money, okay? And this game, oh look at this! I got 2 trophies in this same encounter. That's awesome. And most likely one of those trophy was the kill 4 enemies without taking damage. And like so there, I killed every enemy without taking 1 damage. So keep that in mind. If you haven't got that trophy yet, just wait for the, when you go into this right here is called, I think it's Mountain Wilds. I don't know, I forgot the name of it. But this is the best place to get your that trophy. There you go. Here I got this is for the mana, to upgrade your mana. Of course, every time I just look around, because there is secrets. And if you're like me, they're a little bit frustrated because you haven't found too many secrets. Don't worry. I don't know. I think they will unveil themselves when you get back to those places. Because I don't know. I've been trying to get some find secrets, and I can't really find the secrets unless they're like obvious. And right now, I'm trying to do this game on my own without going to the internet and or YouTube and following some guys and all that. I don't really like doing that, unless there's like a trophy that I need to get. Uh, this enemy is kind of annoying here, but with that eye as well, you can also freeze your enemies. And you, for example, here you could freeze an enemy and attack another enemy if he's about to attack you. But make sure you use it wisely because once you use it, it takes time to recharge again. So here I gotta kill this eye left. There you go. Hey, here you go. Haha. Nice. And you gotta kill that. And there you go. So like you see here, we are inside of a worm. Some kind of worm tunnels. And of course, the map over there in the above is good that you learn how to use it because it becomes very handy. With the map, you can actually find anything or clues that you're missing. This right here, I think we actually get another power because there's been a couple of figures like that on the walls, and you can't do nothing with them. You can't actually interact with them because it's you don't have, I guess, like right here I got the eye, and if it is an eye, you can actually interact with it if you have the eye power, that thing right there. If you have that, you can actually interact with that. But if you don't have it, you can't. So I guess for those other figures on the wall, you're gonna have to get another special power or something like that. So this game, I think this game is around 10 hours because I've heard of people taking about 11 hours to beat. Some others, I heard other people take about around over 7 hours to beat. So far here, we started the game and I was at 340 something. So by the time I finish this video, I'm gonna be over 4 hours of gameplay. And that's because I've been playing this game like almost non-stop. You know. And this is there you go. Yo. So, like I said, every enemy, it takes a learning curve to learn how to beat them. Like for example, this one right here, I just encountered this guy for the first time while I was recording this video. So during this video, I've been learning how to attack this guy. So that's the good thing about this game. You do swiping, but you have to swipe enemies different ways. You can't just go ahead and swipe every enemy just the same way you swipe another enemy. There's different strategies to them. And I don't know. I've been really enjoying this game. This is one of those games that feel very natural for the PlayStation Vita. And when a lot of people ask me games that are for me the best games on the PlayStation Vita, I always tend to go to the games that actually uses the PlayStation Vita. Most of the features, like for example, Killzone Mercenary, that game was built for the PlayStation Vita, and it uses its almost every feature of the PlayStation Vita perfectly good. The other game, Little Big Planet, always recommend this game. That game is awesome, and it uses the PlayStation Vita how it's supposed to be used. That for me is one of the best games on the PlayStation Vita. And Tearaway for the PlayStation Vita for me was awesome. I loved it. And it's another game that uses every single feature of the PlayStation Vita perfectly good. Perfectly good. It's amazing and it looks beautiful. And after playing this game, it actually reminds me a little bit of Tearaway because of the art style. In Tearaway, some sections look like this, some colors look like this. I'm not saying the combat or anything like that or gameplay style. I'm just saying the colors of this world looks a little bit similar to some portions of Tearaway. But the gameplay, of course, is totally different. And I gotta say, I gotta mention Severed that just came out this week, and for me, it's already on the list that uses the PlayStation Vita features at its fullest, and it succeeds at it. So, if you ask me if this game is worth buying, hell yes, this game is worth buying, and I recommend you guys if you guys been looking for a game that uses the PlayStation Vita functions at its fullest. This is one great game to get. You will enjoy it, and like I said, the other games that I mentioned, awesome games to get for the PlayStation Vita that uses the controllers of the Vita, the features of the Vita at the fullest. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna be ending the video here. Like I said, very cool gameplay here. Love the puzzles in this game. I love the dungeon crawling in this game. This exploring different kind of sections here, encountering different kind of enemies and using different strategies to defeat enemies. This game is totally worth it. Very, very addicting. And like I said, we have to support developers that support the Vita, because not every developer is supporting the Vita. Not even Sony is supporting the Vita. Okay, so we gotta thanks games developers for making games for the Vita are the indie developers. I'm sorry, EA, they can fuck themselves. Ubisoft, they can fuck themselves too. Sony, sorry, fuck you. You're not supporting the Vita. The Vita is in the status that it is because of Sony. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and sorry for being so emotional, but if you've been following me since day one, I've been having the Vita since 2011, so it's been almost 5 years already, almost 5 years, and it's awesome, and I love the Vita, and viva la vida. So guys, thanks for watching the video. Till next time, this was Severed. Go ahead and buy it, totally worth it.